quiet man, a politician once warned.West Ham manager Manuel Pellegrini may be older, greyer and less animated than opposite number, David Wagner, but the 60-something Chilean still made the bold changes to save his team. West Ham were dreadful for 45 minutes and deservedly behind to Alex Pritchard's first goal for Huddersfield. So Pellegrini threw on striker Javier Hernandez at halftime and winger Michail Antonio after 64 minutes. Both were involved in Felipe Anderson's 74th minute equaliser when the field have sent the alarm bells sounding at the London Stadium. The risk is not making changes when you're not making chances.You must create options, explained Pellegrini. We played very bad for 45 minutes. After Huddersfield scored, we started doing it all wrong and they dominated. The substitutes, Javier and Antonio, played very well. We scored and had 3 more good chances. West Ham should be grateful for Pellegrini being proactive at a tricky time for West Ham on and off the pitch. It's in the club's DNA to entertain, and this was a rip-roarer, albeit with a couple of the scruffiest goals you'll see this season. Huddersfield sit in the relegation zone and remain the Premier League's lowest scorers. But Wagner can be proud of his team, who hit the woodwork 3 times in the first half. The only downside was losing Chris Lowe with suspected serious shoulder ligament damage as he tried to vault over West Ham defender Fabian Balbuena approaching halftime. You could see the shoulder wasn't as it should be and he left for hospital, said Wagner. We have to wait and see, but he will be out for a few weeks. Huddersfield were beaten 4-1 in the corresponding fixture last season. But buoyed by their first win of the campaign, 1-0 against Fulham on Monday night, they set about West Ham like men possessed. In their first attack, Steve Mounty rose highest to meet Aaron Mooy's corner and saw his header turned onto the crossbar by Lukasz Fabianski. But after 6 minutes, the home side were ahead after a comedy of errors from the Hammers. Issa Diop had plenty of time in the left-back position, but the start of the Huddersfield press saw him over the pass to Felipe Anderson that flicked off the Brazilian's foot and reached Alex Pritchard via miscontrol from Declan Rice and deflection off Pedro Obiang. Pritchard played a 1-2 with Jonathan Hogg on the edge of the box, controlling a firmly struck return pass at the second attempt, and used Rice as a shield to shoot Lowe between the youngster's legs. It caught out Fabianski, who couldn't scramble to his near post quickly enough. It was Pritchard's first goal of the season and only his second in Huddersfield colours since joining in an £8 million move from Norwich at the start of 2018. West Ham had a chance when Marko Arnautovic was denied by Jonas Lossl, were second best in the opening 45 minutes as their suspended skipper Mark Noble looked on. Huddersfield's Philip Billing hit both posts with a speculative effort that flew over Fabianski's head from the left touchline. If he'd scored, he'd have been quizzed whether it was a shot or a cross on. Another poor pass from Diop then set up a chance for Mounty, who was denied by Fabianski at the near post. Pellegrini had seen enough and hoped Grady Diangana at the interval. Within 2 minutes, Chikorita had almost leveled, denied by Lossl and then heading the rebound onto the roof of the net. Pedro Obiang also went close as West Ham moved through the gears. Huddersfield withdrew Pritchard for fresher legs and Pellegrini sent on Ryan Fredericks for his final change after 73 minutes. A minute later, they were level after an almighty scramble in the Huddersfield box. Hernandez and Antonio both had shots blocked by heroic defending, but the ball ran loose to Anderson, who made no mistake into the top corner from 16 yards. It was the Brazilian's third goal in 2 games and his first away from the London Stadium since the £40 million move from Lazio in the summer. "A beautiful goal," said Pellegrini. West Ham nearly nicked it when Diop's effort was headed off the line by Aaron Mooy, and they survived the final minutes with 10 men after Fredericks limped off. Wagner said, "It's frustrating because we did so well in the first half. But we are in the middle of the race to leave 3 teams behind us.